So in this short time frame, I am going to tell you about one of the components of PLUS data science, which we like to understand as data science for everyone. But before that, I am going to tell you a little bit about the vision we have for PLUS DS. I'm just going to read it. So, but the PLUS data science is an educational initiative that it was created to expand the knowledge of machine learning and other data science and artificial intelligence tools across multiple academic fields. So what you have on the slide is links to the PLUS Data Science website, as well as for the CCT, which is supporting the PLUS Data Science initiative. And what we have here is the leadership team of PLUS DS. We have Shelley, who is the director of the symposium today, David Carlson, which is the director of the DQ certificate. We heard from him earlier today, and also Tim Dunn, who is a professor in biomedical engineering. We count with the support of IID, Duke OIT AI Health, as well as the Center for Computational Thinking, as I mentioned before. And PLUS DS is composed of roughly 3 different but complementary components. One of them is the short-term schools. I am going to briefly talk about the short-term schools in the end, learning experience and the learning project. So most of the time I am going to spend on the learning projects, which is the bottom one in this slide. So the learning projects are the PLUS DS's commitment to experiential education. Is our idea of helping students learn about data science and machine learning through projects, so learning by doing. The picture that you have here is from probably the last in-person showcase we had back in 2018 in Gross Hall. So these learning projects, so let me tell you a little bit about it. So introduce students to real-world applications of machine learning. So we use real data. In some cases, depending on the level of the student, we use actual real projects happening at Duke. Otherwise, we use real data that was released as part of a challenge, or it's data that is as close to raw data as possible to get the students engaged with the reality that is dealing with real data. They are going to learn about data science and tools for machine learning. We have 3 different cycles, spring, summer, and fall. The one in the summer operates as an internship. We are pretty open. Projects can be used as an experience for students, but those that are interested in an independent study or a capstone project, a rotation, a master thesis, they are welcome to use these projects as part of a larger project. And that's why we also allow students to be in more than one of the cycles. We accept applications from any student at Duke, from any department. The only thing that we require is to have a basic background in data science, if anything, because we want the students to start at a relatively basic level. And as I said before, students can participate in multiple cycles if they want to use the project as a thesis, or if they are interested in taking it to completion and perhaps work towards a publication. But at the same time, we also emphasize soft skills. We have a journal club that promotes skills such as presentation, understanding of scientific papers, and questions and answering with a public. So far, since 2019, we have had 90 students involved in the program. The general format of the program is we have a call for each cycle. Projects are selected based on the interests of the students. So it's not that we have a collection of projects and then we select students. We first select the students, then we talk with the students, and then we assign one project per student. And we decide to use one project per student because we want them to be concentrated in their own workflow and their own understanding of the data and the work and their own rhythm for the project. Students are provided with high performance computational resources. We have weekly meetings to assess progress and provide guidance. We have, as I said before, a journal club to promote soft skills. And then we have Slack channels to promote asynchronous communications with mentors and among students. So what you have here is a snapshot of the cohort from fall last year. We had 10 students, 2 PhD students, 5 master's students, 3 undergrads. 4 of the students continued from summer last year. The projects have, they are diverse in nature. We have 4 students, 4 projects in computer vision for medical imaging, 1 project in bioinformatics that had involved a PhD candidate in pharmacology, for example. This is a student that wanted to expand her data science abilities. And then we have 5 projects in electronic health records and time series data. Our current cohort, which is the spring 2022 cohort, has 13 students. We have 1 medical student, 2 PhD students, 6 master students, and 4 undergrads. You can see the roster of projects. We have a number of projects in computer vision, 2 projects in bioinformatics, 4 projects in tabular and time series, including electronic health records. And this semester, we had 1 student interested in natural language processing. Some of the students are continuing either from last fall or from the summer last year. What we have here is our call. This is a plugin for our program for the summer. This is the call for student applications. You have a QR code for those interested in applying. This is a 10-week full-time learning experience. Students will get a stipend for their participation. And it will follow roughly the same format as I explained before. We are aiming to do it in person this year. This is going to happen on the 3rd floor of Gross Hall, which is where IID happens. And it includes different activities such as the journal club. We also have coding clinics to make sure that we provide a more rounded experience for the students. Now, very briefly, I am going to talk about the short school. This is the call for our previous winter machine learning school. This was a 3-day live virtual curriculum that happened in January of this year. Now we are in preparation for the new school for the summer. So we will send a formal announcement in a couple of weeks. This machine learning winter school attracted 140 participants across the world. This is one of the benefits of doing it virtual from 45 universities and companies. And so far, this winter summer school is our 10th machine learning school. We've done another 9 in the past, some of them at Duke, some of them overseas, most of them in person, but now we are switching to a hybrid to allow people from around the world to join us and learn about data science in machine learning. The general format of the school is multiple sessions. Then what is one session that is mathematically live, introducing the theme of the day, another one that is mathematically rigorous for those interested in the mathematical details of machine learning. Then we have coding sessions, and then we have case studies to showcase the capabilities of the machine learning tools that we are highlighting. We have a GitHub repository, so all the code that we use in the machine learning schools, we make it public for everyone to use. And to complement the schools, we also have a Coursera machine learning introduction for those that are interested in that asynchronous content. So thank you very much. And I will take questions.